do with the guy you were sparring and stuff. And then Wood's like, give him Chepe.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
that shit was sick.
You know, that's the thing. Like, man, I feel like I got the experience to humble those dudes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But they're
sure.
good enough where they keep me humbled as well.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so it's a two-way kind of thing. You know, I gotta stay on my shit, or I'm gonna get my shit pushed.
You gonna go with the other one too?
No,
both of them?
no. Only one.
Just the bigger one?
Which one's
you know?
better?
Yeah.
I'd say the smaller one's a bit more of a menace. Sense, but the bigger one, I think he's technically maybe a little bit better, but the other dude just nonstop.
More psychotic.
Yeah, he's more psychotic, dude.
Yeah.
You can see it's funny. Or no, it's not funny, but like in the video, you see when he is dropped in the body, all his buddies are like, oh.
Yeah.
They all start taking laps around to start like talking to him. You just see their hands going. Like,
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are rolling.
Let's go.
Yeah, so this is In the Corner with Destiny McCubbin. This is my very first Table Talk session, so thanks for being here, guys. I got UFC lightweight Kody Steele, UFC bantamweight Vince Morales, and UFC featherweight Chepe Mariscal. What's up, guys?
What up?
How we doing?
Super.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
So excited. It's Wednesday. I know y'all just got done training. What do you have today?
I was wrestling over at Syndicate. These two bums skipped out. But
We're
it was
working on
good though.
secret sauce.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Something we
we
gotta bring something to the room. You know,
Fair.
it gotta be a two-way thing. You know, so I feel like tomorrow, hey, this is what we're working on.
Hey.
You know?
You're gonna see.
I like it.
You're gonna feel it.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
I don't want rounds with either one of you rested motherfuckers. Dude. How about that?
Oh yeah, you think we're rested? You think we're rested?
Just kidding.
What's up, Chepe? You just moved to Las Vegas. How's it going right
It's
now?
good.
You
It's
liking
going
it?
great. I love it. The team is good. I like Syndicate. The coaches are awesome. The team atmosphere is dope. I like how they have a cage. I like the cage. A lot of mat room enough, you know, where we could run around a little bit, but it's cool. I like it.
What inspired the move? What made you like, okay, it's ready to make the jump?
Well, first it was the PI. You know, I was like, let's see if I could be like this freak project for them and do all the science stuff, but not take it like to the soul, you know, because some guys do that kind of stuff and it kind of mentally messes them up, you know, and then they get a little slower or, you know, they're too focused on one thing. So I was like, let me see if I could just beat some records, set some goals, and just get evolved from here, you know.
Right. Okay, cool. What set you on Syndicate?
Just the hearing that the gym was just, you know, what I wanted, you know, especially for my fighting style and the people I want to be around. A lot of people that are chasing the same thing I'm chasing. So it was cool, you know, like I took a tour at a bunch of gyms here and even training at the PI, doing all that stuff, trying to get into the mix. And then Syndicate practices came and I was like, damn, and I was getting my ass kicked. If I get my ass kicked, I'm definitely showing up.
Let's go. How you guys like having him on the team?
It's cool to talk to. It's not fun to work with. I just think, no, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, good.
Somebody with that sort of like skill set. What are you, like 5-0 in the UFC or something? Yeah. He's fucking killing it. Like he's the guy. So like, it's cool to have somebody like that just in the room to push us to that extra little bit too and see what else he can bring and add to the team.
100%. Yeah. You haven't had a loss since 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Fuck, must be nice.
Hey man, I've had my share of losses for sure. I got 6 losses, you know, to guys who I godfathered into the UFC, you know. So it's like I definitely had to go back to the drawing board and be like, man, what the hell do I got to do to be great, you know,
Right.
and fix these little obstacles, because I had the mindset, you know, I know I had the mindset, the work ethic. But it was like now having the belief and faith, you know.
Right.
And when you have other kind of belief and faith, like I started following, you know, the good book, you know, the Bible, reading that and going to church and then just starting to do prayer and stuff like that. And suddenly I started evolving, not just as a person, but as an athlete.
No, sick. That's cool to hear.
Hell yeah. You got anything coming up? Anything you're looking at?
No, I don't. But, you know, just to say, you know, and push that out there, I do say yes to like the Pitbull, you know, he wanted one in Rio, and I was like, let's go. Giga or Gige or whatever, I don't know.
Ige?
No,
Jikatsu.
there you go. Him and I said yes to him, but yeah, just waiting.
What happened with the Dan fight? I seen that got canceled.
Well, he fought Diego Lopez.
Oh, that was that.
Yeah,
that was then.
He jumped in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you guys? Anything coming up right now? Anything on the horizon? I know you just had surgery. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great now. In retrospect, like 3 months forced away where I really try to listen to the physical therapist stuff and not jump on the mask too soon. I think it like helped, like, I don't want to say relight a fire, but help it grow a little bit. Like, it made me take a forced outside perspective and actually started coaching a little bit of syndicate too, which helped the mental part. At least I was doing that.
Yeah.
I feel great right now though. Like, I was expecting to be pretty bad, like cardio wise and everything coming back, but I feel great.
Yeah.
I got people in my ear telling me to relax still a little bit, but I was all ready to take a fight, but I'm hoping like November time. I think it'd make a good birthday present as a return.
Let's go. You have your eyes on anybody, or you just kind of like whoever?
Whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do with me. I know I'm in a pretty unique, weird spot, so I'm down for whatever. I think we've thrown out before. I've thrown around the name Chris Mutino just because this was prior to UFC because we were both trying to get back in, and then
is he in?
He's in now. Yeah, he got back in and he's coming off a loss now, and I think I don't know, on paper we make sense. So like I thought that was a fight that maybe they'd do.
That'd be a dog fight.
Really anybody that'll get in my face and like fight me. I think I'll shine there.
Yes,
so I'm hoping for a fight like that.
Hell yeah, I love it. Let's talk about. I did want to talk about that a little bit. You know, explain kind of to the people what it's like, what it requires, you know, to be you were cut and then you went on a 5-fight kill spree to get back in. Like, what was the mindset of during that time, you know, to get back to that? Because I don't think a lot of people really can understand or fathom what that's like to get. It's one thing to get into the UFC. It's hard to stay in the UFC, but to leave and then come back, like what was that like? Man,
that's so hard to recap on because since I got released, I had pedal to the metal. I kind of doubled down on who I was as a fighter and just like started saying yes to everything. It was like 7 no's before I finally got a yes after I got released. So that took a bit to just get the ball rolling again. But I kind of took the time to like explore some other areas of my game too. Like I think prior to doing that, like you can't really make mistakes in the UFC, so it kind of kept me in a little bit of a box. So I took the time away to like take the risks and stuff and really put myself out there in these different positions that maybe people haven't seen me in fights, and I think it helped me just develop overall. And now the confidence just in my skill set is much more there for when these big fights come in that mean something.
Yeah. Do you think kind of maybe it was something that had to happen for you in your career?
I don't know if I'm big on what like has to happen or like what it is. My whole thing is just making the best of whatever happens, one way or the other. Like fault is irrelevant. It's my responsibility to make the most of it. So
absolutely. You feel like training with dogs like these is helping you just continue to level up?
Yeah, 100%. Especially
getting them ready for their fights, like Kody.
Yeah, and just seeing them, just seeing like the level that these guys are. Like, I want that, dude. Like, like let me work with you. Let me steal some of that. Like,
yeah, right. And what about you, Kody? What's coming next? Because you are obviously coming off of a big banger not too long ago.
I don't know what's gonna come about. Like, I've been ready now for a little bit, but I was talking to Jason, like manager and stuff. He was telling me, you know, like around November, they were talking about throwing me back in there. So I know they have 2 Apex cards here, and then they have the Madison Square Garden card after that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping for, at this point, at first there's times I was like, oh, I don't want to travel again and go fight. But at this point, I'm like itching to fight so bad. I'm like, I don't care where they put me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't care like really who against either. I just want to like go and compete. Because I feel like one thing about like when I used to do like jiu-jitsu or even like actually just even before the UFC, I was like jumping into jiu-jitsu, and then I was also taking MMA fights. Right. So I was very like active all the time, which I like to be active. I like to just keep going. But being in the UFC, it's been less active, but at the same time, it's good for me because I think it's really helped me like really focus on MMA, and like I've been learning so much.
Level up.
Like this last year, and after last year with all the fights, I didn't have a lot of chill time. So I feel like now I've had a lot of good chill time to like get better and like add a lot of tools to my game.
What's it been like since the whole Contender Series incident? Like, what did that do to your mindset? Like, what? I know there's like a really cool cover on that on YouTube, but talk about that a little bit.
It was like a really cool experience. You know, it was kind of like it's really fast. You know, like one of the guy, he pulled out of the fight or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people were kind of like saying like, oh, this guy, what a puss and all this. But like at the same time, I wasn't mad at him in a way. I didn't really blame him. It's a scary thing to do, you know, especially from maybe even fighting on, I don't know what kind of promotions he was fighting on before, but from going to that to like lights and cameras and fighting like actually a really tough opponent, you know, it could be scary for, you know, someone. It is crazy that you had so many fights and have done so much, and then you get to that time and then you're gonna pull out like a couple minutes before the walkout. I don't know if I would do that, but it is like a scary, you know, moment. But then from that to then like I was thinking like after Contenders, I was like sick. Like I don't want to take a break. Like I don't want to like, oh, I made TFC or anything, but I wanted to like get better and grow and do things. But then they like all right, let's go to Australia. So I was like, okay, let's go. And then had that, and then
did you expect to go and be a part of a banger like that?
Yes and no. Like I yes, as in like that. My mind was kind of like, I think this is what's gonna happen, but like no, as in like I was like I probably should try to like stick to the game plan and do what I need to do, but. Yeah, I just had to learn the hard way and get in there and do it. But it was good, you know, just from that Contenders fight and then training here and then going through that fight, like learned a lot. Yeah. You know, like I learned a lot of things. And now I'm like training to like win and training to be better and make better decisions.
And now they got UFC BJJ. Is that something that you're looking at all, or that your manager would even, you know, let you do?
Yeah, I know like they're a little bit like they don't want like active UFC fighters on the card. Okay. But I know they've had a couple on there already. So I think it's something that's there for sure. I think I just need to get a handle on the MMA first, and then get the ball rolling, and then once that's going, then I'm like, all right, cool, I'll be down to jump in, because it does look fun, and I feel like it's a great rule set for me. 100%. Like I just have to be aggressive and attack and wrestle people, and I could do that all day, you know. It's like it's different though when you put points on the board and you're like having to pass this dude's guard who's just trying to stall, you know, or something. Like it's not fun. Yeah. But
have you been to the shows yet? Any of the
UFC BJJs? Yeah. No, but I would like to. I think it looks sick.
Have you been to a Fight Pass Invitational?
I've been to a few of the Fight Pass Invitationals, It's sort of the same vibe, but the pit seems...
The pit,
the pit looks dope, dude.
Yeah, they're sick.
Yeah, I'm super down. No, I'd be down for that, too.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, would you guys consider that, too?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that looks something up my alley, just to jump off the wall, you know, have fun, you know, things, you know, be you when you go in there kind of style, you know, so.
It's really cool. Even the whole walkout's cool. They walk out, climb on the, you know, the bowl of it or whatever. It's sick for sure.
I thought it looked cool.
Different world, you know, like we get to witness, and the world gets to witness, especially the UFC fans that don't know what's going on the ground. They get to now experience what we've all been doing down there, you know. So,
exactly. Yeah. And you come from a judo background, right? Yeah. Okay. Did you compete a lot back? Like, tell me your judo story.
So, well.
Is he flipping you guys all over the place with his judo?
Not me. He hasn't. I'm sure he will. He just hasn't had a chance yet. Oh, he's gonna. He's gonna now. Damn it.
Tomorrow at Spark.
Right. I'm like, all right. No.
Make a note.
Damn it. I heard it.
Remember this?
Yeah, but I started. It was a gym 2 blocks away from my house, and it was an all MMA gym. Had boxing, kickboxing. And my parents couldn't take care of us like around after school, so they're like, "Hey, after school, walk here and do the classes." There was classes at 6:30 to like 3:30 to 6:30, and then basically our parents would pick us up, you know. But so it was like a daycare for us, you know. Like we'd just go show up there. But our coach at the time was like, "Hey, you're gonna do all these throws." So we're doing like judo throws, like you're gonna do this one 100 times, this one 100 times, so that it became so natural. Like we would just be chilling and we could just throw, you know. So it was.
That's so sick, though.
Yeah, and he had us like everything was like a response thing. He's like, ready to go, and it was like a time, and like we would try to get each other, and if we didn't, we both had to do push-ups. You know, like because we didn't get each other. So he would like force competition, you know, or if every time you lost, you do push-ups, you know. So and it would be harder to grapple when your arms are so tired from push-ups. So he just kept us active all the time, and even just weird positions we would start, and so that just stayed with me, and it was just good for like MMA. And when I was 9 years old, I was like, man, I want to be a pro fighter. And what's crazy is my coach at the time even said, he's like, this technique is so unique, like it's gonna be for years, like a hole in MMA. And he was right. You know, not a lot of people throw like that or have that confidence of throwing, but for sure it's gonna be peaking pretty soon.
Right. Awesome. I love that. And what'd you guys start in? You jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I started like I used to like play baseball and play football and stuff like since I was like a little kid, and then I played more baseball, but then I didn't like baseball because there wasn't like enough contact in it. So then I started playing football, and then I really loved football. And my mom tried to like get me into like wrestling like at a younger age too. But I thought
when you're young, dude.
Yeah, like I thought like you had to go to practice and wear the singlet too, you know. So I was like, I don't
it's like I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I'll just keep fighting my friends in the backyard or something and wrestle them, you know. And then one day I was like, I was in 7th grade, and then we're supposed to be going to recess, and then like all my friends like stayed after in like the cafeteria, and they're like, I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're going to go to the wrestling meeting. I was like, what? Wrestling meeting, bro? And then they're like, yeah. And I was like, all right. Because like literally all my friends were doing it. So I was like, fuck. I was like, all right, I'll stay. I'll see what it's about, but I'm probably not going to go do it. Then next day I got the flyer. Then the next day we go to we all walk over to the gymnasium. I was like, fine, I'll go. Then I wrestled. And then after I wrestled, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I don't want to do baseball. I don't want to do like football anymore. I just want to wrestle. And then so I did that, and then stayed there. But then there was no fighting in my small town. But then when we moved to Texas, then that's when I got introduced to like jiu-jitsu, and then I just ran with jiu-jitsu and did that forever.
What about you, Vince?
Yeah, I was wrestling back in high school.
Okay.
I shouldn't have been. Like,
were you good?
No. Well, like, started as a freshman. I lost all my matches.
Okay.
Tore a ligament in my elbow. I don't know why I went back the next year. I was like 0-12.
We love pain.
Yeah. And then, but I only went because like my only teacher that I liked, rest in peace, Coach Anthony. He's my math teacher, and he talked me into going. I was like, nah. He goes, we need little guys, and I was like, I didn't think I was little, but all right. And then by the time I was a senior, I turned it around. I was like, was a state champ as a senior, and then just after that, I missed wrestling so much. I just kept trying to find ways to compete or something. So we'd wrestle with like my other high school friends when we were like graduated and stuff, and then I even did a little amateur boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then went back to MMA because I was like, I miss slamming people.
Yeah.
But then I realized since I had been boxing for a bit, it became easier to hit people. So I just started hitting people. Stopped wrestling for a long time.
Oh yeah, I love it. Do you feel like you have the wrestling is carried on into your pro career though pretty well?
Yes and no. I think I got so headstrong on like just
Striking.
hurting people with my hands that like I got stuck in that for a bit. Definitely though, like as far as mindset and a lot of the things I learned just about myself wrestling in high school, that carried me on to this day still. I think it 100% saved my life. I can't imagine what I'd be doing now without wrestling in high school.
Isn't that amazing? Just one thing that can change the whole path of your life.
Yeah, everything, dude.
Yeah.
I really can't. I can't think of anything. Like, I'd be like, I don't know, getting into trouble or something. I'm sure.
Could you guys think of what you'd be doing if you weren't fighting? Is there like another dream or even a regular job you think you'd be doing?
For the longest time, I was like, I'm not gonna work a 9 to 5.
Keep
me out of a real job, dude.
Yeah.
I'll go struggle being a fighter forever, rather.
Yeah, if anything, I was like, real estate would be something, because I like trying to like close a deal, it's a challenge, so it's like fighting, like I'm gonna go and get a bonus or get a knockout, so I look at it.
I feel like firefighting, they got pretty cool schedules,
Right.
A couple days on, couple days off, chilling with the boys.
Nice, that's
Gonna
nice.
go take out some fires,
Right.
save a couple cats.
No, that'd be pretty cool. Not bad.
Like, I'm with it.
Mine growing up, I wanted to like open a cookie shop.
That makes sense. I can see that.
See, as I get older now, I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to invest more. So it's like, man, should I open a barber shop or open a shoe store or something cool, you know, like be part of some kind of investment, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't know who else you're helping in that kind of environment.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Y'all got any hidden talents?
Hidden talent, shit.
Talents.
I can do Rubik's Cube. That's about it.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's kind of a
thing, dude.
that's kind of a cool talent, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty talented.
Yeah, right. That's smart. I
Used
feel
to
like
impress
that'd
all
be
my
smart.
stoner
Hey.
friends. Check it out, dude. They're like, oh my god. It's about all that paid off.
Hey, you'd be surprised, man. That shit.
right.
It's tough.
Yeah,
You know, I got very mad at that day. I was like, hey, man,
I don't understand them.
no F you, all right? You know?
For sure, bro.
So all three sitting here with 3 UFC fighters. How many fights you all got under the UFC banner?
5.
5.
Cody.
Just one.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have your point at me here.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I was trying to deflect. Dude, I got like I got a gang of UFC fights.
Yeah.
I just don't like to talk about them
That's
because
okay.
I've been on the wrong end of. I'm pretty sure I got like a record for like worst record in the UFC, but still in the show.
Hey, no.
Fucking dude, me
Come
and Sam
on.
Alvey or something. I think I got 11.
Okay.
I think I might be 11 now.
Okay.
It's crazy.
You're
What-
seasoned.
I'm seasoned, dude. I'm a vet.
Yeah, you're
I'm grown,
seasoned, man.
Your run obviously being one, but it was obviously in Australia at a big arena, cool fight night. So that's probably like obviously your favorite. But what's been your guys' favorites? Walkout or like arenas you fought at or cities, whatever.
They've all been so epic. I feel like when I was walking back after I just got back into for UFC Paris, that one was a cool walkout. Even though half the crowd was like giving me the finger and stuff. Those guys go hard over there, but
Paris?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
mean to Americans.
They're
huh?
mean, yeah, they don't like us. Yeah, that was pretty epic though. I've had a few that really stand out. Like over in Canada when I fought Zahabi, fought Song in China for my first UFC fight.
Ooh.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah, that's gonna be intense too.
Yeah.
That'd be intense.
What about you?
Mine was Sydney, Australia.
Okay,
Yeah, against
okay.
Jack Jenkins.
Nice.
The whole arena was booing me. It was crazy. And I was first walking, I was like, holy cow. I could feel their boos.
Really?
You know, that's a little, I felt like I was going through like this wind of boos.
Oh, wow.
I was like, all right. And then getting on the arena. And I love that stuff. Like, it just amps me up.
Yeah.
And then when they announced him and everybody was cheering, in my head I was like, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see your king fall. You know? Like, and
Did Bruce announce you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It don't matter. I was in it. You know, I was like, whoever. Whoever it is, let's go.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then beating him, and I broke. He was known for breaking people's legs.
He's got like 3 or 4 leg breaks. Didn't
Yeah, and
Ooh.
he was like shining on that. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. So then I throw him and break his arm, and then I was like, I got up and I started shushing, and that was like an awesome part, an epic part of like my career, because like hearing like nobody in the stadium, like I could hear myself shush, and then hear somebody, I'm like,
Oh damn! This is
beautiful
good. Yeah.
violence,
Beautiful violence,
This
bro,
is
yeah.
exactly what I wanted,
That's so tight.
and that's what I live for. You got to live through. I live like a buffalo. I love running towards the storm. Like I'm not gonna be a cow and just stand there and weather it. Like hell no, I
In the
buffalo this
chaos.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna like ask you guys like, what is that? What's the going through your mind when you're about to walk out to that big crowd? Obviously, it's always scary walking out to a fight, but like at the Apex, it's just a lot more smaller and of a crowd, not as intense. So when you're walking out to those big arenas, those big like pay-per-views or whatever, what's that like when you just walk out of the tunnel and it's
I think it's creepier in the back when you're walking
In the
to
tunnel?
the curtains, yeah, and
Yeah.
you can hear like the music and the people. You're like, ooh, and then you see your face like on the TV,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I hate
not
seeing
talking
that.
about you, and you're like, oh yeah, we're going.
Oh my gosh.
we're about to go.
Yeah.
That's such a rush.
But once
There's
you
nothing like
go
it.
through it though, then you're like, all right, this will be sick.
Yeah, yeah.
but when you're in the den, it's
Yeah,
fucking-
some of the before stuff, you're like,
Yeah.
why do I do this?
Why-
again?
yeah.
Again? And then
Oh,
as soon as my music
that's
starts, I'm
fun.
like, fuck, I'm
Here we
good,
go.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
I'm
chilling.
I'm amped, dude. This is it. Yeah, it's nothing like it.
Yeah, I get nervous as fuck. I'm like, oh shit.
You don't fight like you're
even
nervous.
when I'm like, even when I'm sitting down and Claire will be like, "Hey, warm up." You're like the next fight. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're right." I'm like, "Fuck, all right, pummel." Okay, you know, like I'm like, let's speed up some warm up real quick. But yeah, like I just like I get nervous just because I want to make everybody proud.
Yeah.
You know? And I know I
bro.
fight for a purpose and people in my area and my family and things like that. I just want them to be proud, win or lose, you know, no matter what. Are they gonna ride or die for you? You know, that's the biggest fear, right?
Right.
But then it's like, then I get in there, I'm like, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
This is me, you know?
Yeah, boy.
Shit, let's go. Run
That's
it,
dope.
you know?
Yeah.
And but that's the point, you know, you want to do that to yourself. You want to put yourself in some kind of, you know, in some kind of point where you have to get out of the storm, you know, you have to get out of the situation. And the situation is, you know, that cage fight. You know, once you do all the hard work, like I hate cutting weight. Like that's the worst thing. Like I'm gonna retire tomorrow. Like that's where I'm at when I'm cutting weight. Even when like my meal changes the next day, I'm like, oh hell no, fuck this. I've been doing it enough, you know, like this. I'm done, I'm burned out, you know, like I've been doing this since I was little, you know, like but that's how the mind plays. You know, the mind will fucking
How many
try
fights you
to
got?
show you.
How many pro fights?
So I'm 18-6-1.
You got a good amount of
Yeah,
fights.
and I
too.
was 18-1 amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
You had
Yeah.
19 fights as an
19
amateur?
amateur?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
And how
So I
how
went
long were
pro
your
21.
span?
I don't know. We were fighting like almost 2 times a month.
Woof.
Yeah, when our coach was like having us back to back. So I had 3 other teammates doing the same thing, same schedule. Since we were little, we're traveling the world on the USA team for kickboxing, USA for the MMA team, whatever. Like we're just competing consistently. Like I've competed. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 1 year I didn't compete in my whole life.
Wow.
I was always competing. Yeah,
Wow.
like doing something, jiu-jitsu wise, boxing wise, Muay Thai wise, pancration. I've done karate shows. I've done like all these things when I was little, but like I was met with those kind of opportunities, and I was just driven. I was like, oh, is this gonna get me where I want to be when I grow up?
Yeah.
And it was hard. This shit sucked. I didn't get to be a kid, but I got to be a kid in the sport, so it kind of gave me some love in it. But when it had to get serious, that's where like I got losses in my pro career, where I'm like, man, I have to switch these things up,
Right.
but through people. You know, I can't do it by myself. I was trying to do it by myself and got stupid with things. I was like, man, I've been doing this forever, and I'm like, what they're gonna teach me that I already know? And they had so much shit to teach me, even as a person. You know, pulling the trigger, when to pull the trigger, things like that, where a lot of fighters kind of let that kind of mess them up when they fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You had a pretty lengthy amateur career as well, right?
I just did 2.
Oh, okay.
2 fights. Yeah.
Okay.
Dog.
2 amateur fights.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm ready.
yeah.
How about you pay me for this?
Yeah. I think with the amateur, I was just more like people were always pulling out, or people like both the guys I fought, I think missed weight by like 5 pounds, and I was fighting at 170. So I was like, maybe I don't, you know.
Do you think it was the jiu-jitsu? You were competing a lot in jiu-jitsu though, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it was that kind of made you just feel like ready to jump to that fire?
I think that, and just like kind of like my age, like I started doing MMA and striking and everything at like 26.
Oh, okay.
So then I was like, all right, well, I did striking and everything for like a year, and then after that I was like, okay, I need to get in there and see if I even want to do this. And in my mind, because like back in Austin, I was teaching jiu-jitsu classes, but I wasn't really taking jiu-jitsu classes, and I was training in my own classes, and then I would like try to set up my own training or whatever, and then I would go do like a Muay Thai class, and then I would just train Muay Thai. So like then I would just go into the cage and then fight these guys, but like I would tell myself like I'm gonna do 5 fights, and then I'm gonna like reassess and see like where we're at, and what we want to do, you know.
I like that mindset.
And then I got to 5-0, and I was like, shit, all right, like this is pretty good, you know. And
Not too bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I was like, I think I can push this pretty good, you know, push this pretty far, maybe do something with it. But I didn't feel like I was in the right place, you know, like I didn't have the coaches, I didn't have the training partners, I didn't have anything like that, really, like the guys that even my size that did MMA. I was like sparring like my jiu-jitsu friends and stuff. And like, so I was like, that's when I decided I'm gonna come to Vegas and like I'm gonna just try to throw myself in the fire and try to do it, because like it's not a fear of mine, but it is what it is. But like I don't want to like go into a fight. If I lose, I lose. Right. But I don't want to go in there and just be like I was not ready for any of that, you know. So I want to like prepare. I wanted to like prepare myself the best I can. So when I go out there, you know, win my fight, lose my fight, whatever, at least I did everything I could in my power to make this happen, you know.
Absolutely.
And yeah, so I think it's working good. I lost my last fight, but I feel like from my last 2 fights, like I'm from learning and the training I've had to like rest and get better, like I feel confident and ready to go now. So, and I feel like I feel so confident because I feel myself getting better.
Right.
You know, so and like now I like everyone's like, who you want to fight? I'm like, I don't really know. Everyone's tough. I don't care. Like,
right. That's the thing.
We're all gonna just go, you know.
Everyone really is tough at this level.
Yeah. I even see 2 tough guys fight each other, and it just seems like this guy's way better, but this guy just showed up that day. So it's like you just really don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Well, style makes fights for sure.
For sure.
But
yeah.
even you got a well-experienced guy, sometimes they lose to the bigger dog, you know.
Yeah.
The guy who's more hungrier, bites a little harder.
Yeah.
You know. But that's why I feel like the vets, that's where they got to remember. They've been through that. That's why they have to work around it, you know.
Yeah.
Beat these guys with IQ. You know, they haven't been through what we've been through.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want to go through. You know, you want to, you know, be ready for everything. You know, like learn from us, the guys with so much experience. You know.
Yeah, that's why I really like being at Syndicate. I have those training partners. I have the coaches, but also like what we do is like we have the cage there, and like for all my fights, I wasn't training in a cage. Like I would just go into the fight, and then someone like put my head against the cage, and I was like, "Oh, this sucks! Like I do not like this," you know. And like the fact that I'm fighting and have to experience that right there for my first time, I was like, "That's like." But like now, I'm getting cage rounds all the time, different looks and everything, and it's like I feel like I'm getting like little expedition match. Like you said when you disbarred the other day, you're like, it kind of feels like I'm fighting.
Yeah,
like, it kind of is like that, you know.
And that's what's great about Syndicate is they like implicate it like that as well. You know, with like the 2 corners and all that, and then everybody on the team is so high level. It's, you know, every round can be a dog match if you need it to be.
Yeah, showing up for sparring days, there's like no easy rounds too. It's like I got a little like pre-fight nerves going on. Like it's just a regular sparring day.
Right, exactly. What would you guys say is the hardest part about fighting?
Man, all of it's pretty damn hard. I love it all because it's hard though.
Yeah.
I mean, but like
all of it's hard for sure.
Yeah.
Like it puts, you know, it makes and breaks people, you know, but mostly breaks people because nobody's doing it forever. And if they're doing it forever, everybody's like, hey, man. Like,
right.
Hang those gloves up, bro. You're doing a little too much. You know? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I think one of the hardest thing is going to class and training when you don't feel like you want to go, you know? I remember
it's the worst.
I'd be like when I was like younger, I was doing jiu-jitsu, and I was just at the time I was just full on jiu-jitsu, you know? Yeah. And people would be like, yeah, well, I got to go back to work now, and I got to do this and then. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm fucking tired too. Like this is like my 7th session. Yeah. And it's only Tuesday.
This is my job.
You know? And like, I'm like, man, if these guys, like, they came to class, they only come to class when they want to come to class, you know, but like we have to show up and do something at least every day, you know. I mean, if you're taking this serious, at least I feel like you should be.
Absolutely.
But some people don't. I see that too. Some people train every now and then they go out there and win too. So.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like
pissing me right off.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, but some people could work around that, you know, find an easy fight, do all those things, you know, pamper the record. But then when they meet a real fighter.
Yeah, when
they're
it's
like,
real, though.
what happened?
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
People get exposed. That's why I love this sport.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even guys be telling me on the subway or at the airport, they're like, "Oh, I'm an MMA fighter." "Oh yeah, what's your typology?" You know? "Oh, hey, you're not even on here." "Oh, they're on the street, bro. They're on the street."
Oh gosh.
I'm like, "Oh, really?" But you said UFC.
Oh, God.
I train it.
Exactly. Nah, you just keep going. You bury them. Like, hey, man, you don't know. You like.
Yeah.
You got to check
We're
them a little bit.
respected in this shit. Like this is the hardest thing.
It ain't a
That's why
game.
not anybody can just do it.
Yeah.
This shit's hard. And if you continue to do this, it's because you have the love for it.
Yeah.
And no
Oh,
one
yeah.
else can take away what you love unless you want to.
Yeah.
You have to love it.
Yeah. You see it even during like the fight weeks of people. Like I always say, like the real person starts to come out. Like they can have a great camp and talk all this talk and stuff, and then fight week comes and like see these little like cracks in the armor
Yeah.
start popping up and stuff, and like, and that's just before the fight, like stuff that the real person comes out and stuff.
Right.
And then you get another taste of that when you're in there. Whether you're the person in there, or you're seeing somebody in there. Like
Right.
we're like exposing the truest version of ourselves a lot of times.
So vulnerable out there.
Yeah.
The whole week.
That's why I want my armor during fight camp to be broken.
Yeah.
A little chipped, a little
Yeah, yeah,
dirty.
yeah. Going
So
a
when I
little
take
battle
it
worn.
off and I get the real armor to war,
Oh, it's not.
boom, clean as fuck.
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
up?
Yeah.
I gotta go train, dude. I was
Fresh
fucking
gloves. What's up?
fired me up, dude.
These new shorts. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I
love
it.
That's why it's like I think that's the thing that fighters have to do. We have to take a shower in the shadows, in the dark, the hard times, so we shine the brightest when the lights come on.
Beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love it. I'm all about it. That's sick.
Yeah,
We're
man.
going to cut that one for sure.
Yeah,
How long you guys been at Syndicate now? You've years. Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Vince is the team captain.
yeah. Team captain, coach now too. Do it all.
Yes.
Nice.
Man, it's been. I was there for a month, like for one of my Bellator fights way back when, like 8 years ago
Okay.
or something.
Same location? Or
No, it was in
The
a
other
different
gym.
spot. Yeah, I was
Okay.
at the other gym. It's a big old warehouse.
Okay, so a long time ago.
Yeah, that's where I first met John and stuff. And then a few years later, I like stumbled my way back into Syndicate, and I was like, oh, I'm home.
Yeah.
I forgot. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so it's been like 6 years ever since. Never looked back.
I love it. What about you, Kody?
Yeah, I've been there for about year and a half now.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my last like regional fight. I did like my camp at Syndicate, and I really liked it a lot. And I also like just like the energy and the vibes too at Syndicate. Like I remember when I was like a kid, like I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wanted to be a fighter, like especially like a UFC fighter. But like I said, there's no fighting around me, so
Yeah.
it was like just like a dream that I wanted to like just have but do. And now like sometimes I see myself on my shit. I'm in Vegas. I'm training with all these sick dudes and all these good coaches in this
Yeah.
MMA room, and it's like, and I get to fight in the UFC. I'm like, it's a really weird like thing that
Yeah.
I did. And now we have the PI too,
Right.
Like, and that
Yeah,
that wasn't
which is
even a
huge.
thing, and it was like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like it's a really cool like extra like plug to have. You
Oh,
know?
for
Makes
sure.
you even feel more like a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Just because like you're in a place with like a bunch of studs and like super cool people.
Yeah, and then all the resources that you have as well.
Yeah.
Like I always
That's
say,
unreal.
like if you're in the UFC, why don't you live here? Like there's like you eat for free for one. Physical therapy, like all that shit is so important.
Yeah, it makes you feel like a real fighter too. You know,
Yeah.
just
A real
'cause-
professional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like here we'll train. Like I'll normally do my drills and training in the morning at Syndicate. After that, then it's like I go get lunch, then I go get PT, then I do some SNC,
Yeah.
then maybe I'll do some more drills, or if I want to do some recovery. And then next thing I know, it's like I left the house at like 10, and then I'm getting back to the house around 7, 8. You know,
Right,
it's a
yeah.
full day.
Full day.
You know,
Well, full work day.
full job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got to remember too, like a bunch of us that we left families and stuff like that, where it's kind of important for a lot of other fighters that live with that kind of stuff, where they're like, oh, this is what I'm fighting for.
Yeah.
Like it is a huge sacrifice to move,
Oh, yeah.
you know, everything, your friends, like your friends don't even come with you,
Yeah.
Good possibility, one maybe, but it's mostly just you,
Yeah.
And this is why it's such a solo journey. And then like, yeah, you could have your like your team is the people that are just that F with you, you know.
Right.
They're like no matter what happens, where you travel, what you do, you know, they got your back, you know.
Yeah.
No matter the result. You get me? So it's about building that more, and then even for some people, like, you know, you have to know like their journey is only met for like a limited end, you know. And then sometimes you meet, train, and then, you know, I'll see you later, dude.
Never.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, and that's how we do with a bunch of people here. You know, we train with Russians, people from, you know, all over the world,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, we learn from whatever.
Yeah.
And see you later. That's why when Kody was saying, "Hey, I'll fight anywhere," I'm like, I look at it as like Street Fighter, you know, like that video game. You know, as you
choose
start,
your spot.
you choose. Yeah, you go like,
Where in
oh
the
damn,
world? Yeah.
I'm over here in Russia. Oh, now I'm in Brazil. You know, and it's like
Yeah.
that's what I want to be. I want to be like a Street Fighter, just fight everywhere, anywhere,
Yeah.
any who, because you get to experience that, you know, and a lot of people don't get to experience that. So you have to make your fun about it, you know.
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest things about, you know, the journey, especially you guys being in the UFC, like getting to go all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been to places I never even would have dreamed or thought of.
Yeah.
Like, went and
Yeah.
fought in like Japan and Paris and China, and I'm like, from this little Ontario, Oregon, where there's like 10,000 people. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get there, I'm like, what am I doing here? This is
Yeah.
it's so wild to me. It's so
Right.
cool retrospectively. Like sometimes in the moment we get caught up with the fight and stuff, but
Yeah.
this really is what it's all about: is
Absolutely.
traveling the world, getting new experiences, meeting new people,
Yes.
and like showing who you are to the world.
Yes. I love
So
that.
dope.
What was it like fighting for Arisen on New Year's? And how many people? 75,000 people?
No. I think it was a sold out arena of 25,000. I think, but
Oh.
they had a small section cut off. But like, it's way different. That was my first time doing MMA in a ring too, which like with all the fights I have, to have barely gotten into a ring for an MMA fight was
Yeah.
weird. It's all been cage. It was epic though, man. That like from beginning to end, everybody was there because
Yeah.
they're allowed to like bring their own food and stuff too. So everybody's chilling in the
Oh,
arena.
really?
And yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. They make a whole day out of it, and like.
They got coolers and
You
shit.
see,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And everybody's got like cameras and stuff.
Okay.
And they all got their own stuff. It's so cool. And
Sick.
they just have a different sort of respect for it over there. And like, I remember one of the things that stood out was how quiet it was during the fight. And then something happens and then, and then
Really?
Yeah.
it's back to quiet. Yeah.
That's
it was
cool.
it was so nuts. And like, just the people are so welcoming over there.
Yeah.
Like, they were, especially like if you say you like or love Japan or anything, they love you.
Ah.
Like you're automatically their favorite person. And they're like,
Right.
Noted.
yeah, they're very proud of their culture over there
Yeah.
too, and you can see it just in the way they carry themselves and interact with people. And
Right.
man, I'm getting goosebumps, dude. That was one of my favorite fight experiences of all time. So
You
far.
lived out there for like, or like a camp, basically.
Essentially, yeah, I was there for like a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, got to try all the food, got to meet all the
Ah.
people, and walk around and explore, and everything's so clean.
Yeah, I've heard that it's clean.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places ever. Like I can't wait till I go back. Japan was
The
epic.
UFC doesn't go out to Japan, do they?
I think they've been out there twice, but they haven't in like 7 years or so, 8 years, something like that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't think so.
I don't know why. I don't know. Yakuza owns everything. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but
makes sense.
I hope they do. I would love to go back.
So what's it like? You haven't had the chance to really experience it yet, but what's it like having John Wood in your corner?
Dude, he's the man. I feel like his pre-fight, like last minute words, like hit right.
Uh-huh.
His instructions during the fight are, I feel like, paramount. Like they're top level. Like it's usually the right things. Whether we listen to him or not, that's a different thing. But like definitely recognize like he knows what he's talking about, and he knows like the positions we need to be in,
Right.
standing on the ground wherever it may be, in order to be. The theme lately has been like so that we can have the optics of it, at least the optics of winning the fight, because sometimes the optics they tell a different story than the little battle.
Yes,
But
yeah.
he's very aware of that, and he can help us navigate through that. So, big John Wood fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I like having him in my corner. He's I feel like he's got a good eye, you know, like when you're in there fighting, sometimes you don't see like the little things that they see, you know, and then he'll be like, this is there, and then you can, oh yeah, duh,
Yeah.
and then you can like hit it. I feel like he's really good at like making sure to try to put me in the best positions to win.
Okay.
So then it's like, okay, now I can be myself, you know, and if I start getting off the tracks, he can like pull me back in. But but it's been always good having him in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last fight, like I said, it was just a lot of a good experience that I did. Because I was like, did anybody tell me to go for a takedown? Yeah, we did. I was like, all right.
I hate when he's right about something
Damn
too.
it.
Afterwards,
My bad.
Like during, I love when he's right about it. But like afterwards, I'm like, oh great, now we got to hear.
Yeah.
We know you were right, coach. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. Right. The gym is busy right now.
Oh,
Fights,
man, it's packed.
so many
Yeah.
fights. Like it's crazy. Like, I mean, I think there's like 9 a.m. cage rounds right now, just because.
And we're not even in camp yet.
It's not even you guys in camp. Yeah.
We're three of the most, guys in there, training and just staying busy.
With all the fights, what's the room like? Just intense.
Always intense. It's always intense. We got a lot of those like Eastern European cats in there.
Yeah.
And those guys bring like a level of intensity that's kind of unique to them.
Yeah.
Like I said, we show up and it's like, fuck, I got little butterflies.
Yeah, honestly, when I first started training at Syndicate, I feel like we didn't have a ton of people. I feel like it was like a lot of 35ers.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, oh man, like there's a lot of small people in here, not really guys my size.
Yeah.
But then I feel like since then, Syndicate's been catching a good wave. Everyone's been doing it. Even like the amateurs do really, really well. Like I remember like last year or something, like the amateurs barely lost like any fights.
Yeah.
Even the regional guys, all the regional guys did really, really well.
Right.
Like barely. So I was like, the recipe's great here, and I think now it's like starting to show too, because now the room's just like completely stacked. Like you have almost every style and every size.
Yeah.
It's like it's really nice.
Yeah.
It's epic.
It's great.
Proof is in the pudding for sure. How we feeling? We got 320 coming up. Obviously, you guys are in the room with Marab versus Kody Steele. Then you got Khalil as well. How you guys feeling about that? You used to train with Kody, right?
Yeah.
So since you train with both,
Give us the insight.
Yeah,
man. Tell us the secrets.
you have a little bit of a prediction.
To be honest, it's different. In the room, it's the training room. Anybody can look
for
a
sure.
certain way, a certain style. Like I'm not trying to go in the room and TKO everybody or knock them out. So it's different. When they get to take off these little, these safety sleeves and get to go out there and really go out there and perform. It's gonna be a highlight fight. I recommend everybody to watch it for sure. I've trained with both very awesome fighters. Their mentality is strong, so it's like, man, like I look at it as like best man wins. You know, like because I don't know the result, and like fighting, you just can't predict
Bruh,
anything.
it's so
Yeah.
hard.
So that's why I'm like, man, don't ask me for betting or anything.
Yeah.
Like, man, like I don't even know. And sometimes, you go for like the person because you're like, all right, I know them,
Your
but I
heart,
know
betting
they're
with
gonna
your heart.
lose. You're just
yeah.
but
Yeah.
hey, you could add them to the parlay or not.
Right.
But still,
Right.
but still, it's tough because you're like, hey, I won this money, but without using my boy, like,
Yeah.
like shit,
Right.
like what happened, but
I'm kicking myself
Yeah.
in the ass for not betting on Crawford this weekend.
Oh man.
God.
oh come on, I'm surprised that people didn't know who this guy is. He's so good at switching his stance.
I had him winning, but people were getting in my head.
Yeah, that's the thing. Canelo, that's not Canelo's prime either.
Yeah,
it was right where he's the end. You got a smaller guy coming up who used nothing but the UFC PI for
Right.
his result,
Yeah,
which was
yeah.
awesome. He looked amazing.
Yeah.
They fought with nothing but strategy to take away his power. Fought with him southpaw, so the power hand is further from the chin, and the left body hook was getting smashed, so he wasn't able to really rip it. So it's like they fought with some strategy. Crawford switches his stance when he has fun, but he stayed disciplined the whole time, stayed at his stance, and beat this guy toe to toe.
It was beautiful
Looked
work.
damn good too.
Yeah.
Too good.
Good.
You think he retires?
After $50 million, I would.
Shit. And beating
Nah, I probably
Canelo?
wouldn't.
Shit.
But
That's the thing. He's got to keep up with Terrence now. And
Yeah.
Terrence really put a real good pace, and he didn't look tired.
No.
He didn't look.
No,
he
he didn't.
He didn't look like he had to force any. No, he just countering, and like if Canelo could really bring that out of Terrence, then I'm like, yeah, maybe a rematch, but it's tough.
Yeah.
After two different routes, you got one dude who wanted to switch up his stance, make the fighting style fun, and you got one who was bringing culture and Mexican heritage into this boxing
Right.
know, world. So
Yep.
it's tough. It's tough.
It's an epic scrap though.
For sure.
That's
It
cool.
was really good. I
Learned
was
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
definitely. It was beautiful. It was just like what you want to see in boxing. You
Yeah.
know, you don't really get to see that anymore these
No.
days. So it was cool. What about UFC Noche? How'd you guys feel about it? Diego Lopez, my gosh. Dude.
Man.
A hero. Became a hero.
Yeah.
Just a dog.
Wow.
You know, like, hey. There's levels to this shit, you know?
I've trained with Diego in the past, and like I know his MMA jiu-jitsu is like cream of the crop. Like it's the best out there, I think. And
Really?
And so I thought he was gonna have an edge there, but I was real worried that Silva's just
The knockout.
yeah, and Silva's damn good too.
Yeah,
like, dude, he was kind of lighting
He
him
was
up right
catching
right
him.
before
I
he
was
got-
getting nervous.
Right before he caught that elbow.
He was catching some shots.
Yeah, that was a sick scrap too.
Any other fights on the card that caught your eye or impressed you, or even maybe somebody you're like, ooh,
And that one
kinda-
that one stood out so much. And then the boxing, I can't even think of the other fights.
I know. I was trying to think.
Who
the
else
same.
fought? No,
I like
I'm
it.
just-
There's
Let me look
two
at
main
my
events.
notes.
I liked Aguilar. The
Aguilar
flyweight,
looked good. Yeah,
he was
the dude who
sharp.
fought Garule, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And he
was
looked
sharp.
good. He looked
Yeah.
good. He looked real disciplined in his approach too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought he looked
Got a
good.
little wild, but kept it tight.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Well, I do appreciate you being here. I have a couple Instagram questions before I let you go. So let's hit those, and then I also have some funny questions I want to ask.
Okay.
One question. Are they funny? No, I was kidding.
I think they're funny. Okay.
Nobody's gonna get hurt.
How many times have you been tapped out by Emily Vincent?
Emily Vincent. A total of 0.
I don't think we ever.
Better luck
grappled
next
that.
You guys ever been kicked in the liver? Like put you
Yes.
down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got put down, but I definitely lost my breath.
That's the worst feeling.
Like body froze.
When it's like delayed too, you're like you're cool, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I could own getting like I froze. They like hit
Yeah.
me so hard I froze, and then they lit me up. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit! And I started doing abs the next day. Like had all these abs. Started
Never
googling Muhammad Ali style, whatever.
Don't
like,
stop till it
you
hurt.
know?
Don't start
Yeah.
counting till it hurt.
Yeah. Burnouts.
Yeah.
You know? Hit me again.
Never again. Dude.
That shit's brutal.
Gotta
How-
condition
Yeah.
that thing, you know.
Important. How do you guys get through a weight cut?
Prayer.
Yeah, that's good.
Prayer.
That's a good
Hell
one.
Yeah.
I
Worship
chill.
music.
Yeah,
you know?
I embrace it. I pull out my PlayStation or Switch or something, and I
Yeah.
just sit there and I'm like, I just try to zen out.
Yeah.
And I knock it out pretty, like, I don't want to say easy, but like, I don't know, I definitely don't run from anything about it. And
Right.
it still sucks, but
Yeah.
just try to,
It always sucks, huh?
yeah,
No
just
matter
try to
if
put on
it's
my blinders
little or
and then
not.
be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always think like sometimes I'm like, oh, this weight cut's gonna be nice. It's gonna be easy. I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's always the easy because the ones you think will be easy that
Those last
suck.
2 pounds will remind me that I should never say that again.
Yeah. You see that last punch? Like, God damn.
Yeah, I just respect it. I just say it's not gonna be fun.
Right. Yeah. Who hits the hardest in the gym?
Davey.
Yeah,
Davey.
Grant.
Dude, I knew that
Pound
y'all
for
were gonna
pound,
say that.
Pound for pound, Davey Grant's got
Yeah,
the
he hit me
heaviest
with
hands,
one the
dude.
other day. I was like, okay.
Dude, he's got, I don't know what that dude's, I don't know what he's made out of.
Respect.
That shit hurts. Though.
Really?
Yeah, I've done a lot of rounds with Davey.
I've heard this so many
Yeah,
times.
I've done a lot of rounds
He's
with him, dude.
brutal.
And those things, just like even blocking him, I'm like, oh, my forearm. Like, bro,
I love that guy.
yeah, he's the best.
It's so great. Like seriously, all these amazing fighters moving here. I love it.
Yeah, I love having him in the room.
Yeah, he's awesome. I had him on last week, and he's cool. He's a talker.
Yeah, he's the best, dude. He's the best.
Yeah. Let's see. Did any of you ever imagine fighting being the career that provided for your family?
I wouldn't say like I always wanted that. I never knew like in the realms of possibility that would be the thing that gets it done for me, really.
Be where you're at.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of I've usually always just kind of nose to the grindstone and just stayed diligent.
Yeah.
And stubborn. So like, yeah, I'm super grateful that it is. Know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I did and I didn't.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I always told myself like a goal of mine was like, oh, I just want to at the end of all this is just I'm gonna open up like a jiu-jitsu gym or something, and it's like kind of been the fighting has just been kind of icing on the cake with everything. And I feel like fighting is just, it's like, it's kind of, I wish I had more hobbies, because I feel like fighting is definitely just like my life.
Yeah.
Like all my friends are like fighters pretty much. All like my girlfriend,
I feel that.
she's a fighter, you know, in a way. And like all I've ever done is just this. So it's like,
right.
It's weird.
I feel like we're gonna have so much time for hobbies after this is done, though.
Yeah, that's what
we
I'm
have
thinking.
more time for hobbies than being in this game, bro.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. That's why I'm like, man, live it up now. You know, that's what I'm trying to do to like live up this dream and let it pay out. You know, all my like finances and take care of my family. Like I even told my wife, I was like, hey man, take the check, just leave me the sport, because this is all I've ever wanted. You know, it's like,
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys can rematch anybody that you've already fought, who would it be and why?
All of them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Every
gonna say.
guy, even the guys I beat, they can have it. They can get it
Run
again.
it back.
Yeah, hell no.
That's it.
If they made it out alive, let's go. Man.
Specifically for me, probably Chris Gutierrez, just because that was the most embarrassing and toughest loss that I've ever taken, I think.
Okay.
So I really want that one back. But yeah, like I said, like all of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fucking doesn't sit well with me coming up short.
Yeah.
So like, still waiting for a day I get a rematch.
Okay.
Yeah, probably just like my last one.
I was gonna say, would you run that
lost.
back?
Yeah, I would run it back just to approach the fight differently and smarter, and like use my skills, you know.
Yeah,
just
that makes
to
sense.
see, just to see what would happen. You
Yeah,
know?
for
But
sure.
If not, you know, then who knows? We might see each other again later on. You know, he just won his last fight, so if he keeps going and I keep going, we'll see each other again. You know.
See, but that's why I tell people, I'm like, man, but I bet you he won't do that shit again. You know, that's why I don't let those losses hold on me. Like, you know, I look at it as like, hey, that day you beat me, but you're not gonna beat me the next day, or in 3 years, or in 7 years, or when we run it back.
Yeah.
'Cause good fucking luck.
Okay.
You know?
This one's for me. You know, when it's all said and done, when we're old and hurting and nothing left but stories to tell, what do y'all want to be remembered by?
Stubborn resilience, I guess, and like I suppose like going for something even though it's crazy. Like I'd like to inspire. Like my area, we don't get a lot to cheer for. So like if I could be that beacon of hope, essentially, where we can strive for a little extra.
Yes.
Like that's what I would like.
Absolutely.
Especially for my family and stuff.
100%.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just
Kody Smash. Kody Smash.
Someone's just freaking always excited to watch, you know. So like just like a violent person, but also technical violence.
Yeah. Okay.
Some straight punches, you know. But yeah, just hardworking dude, and consistently putting on good fights and showing up. You know,
Yep.
I feel like sometimes people show up and don't show up. I feel like I do pretty well at like showing up. Like if you put me on a card or you put me on something, like you're probably gonna get what you think you're gonna get. You know.
1,000%. How about you, Chepe?
You know, I look at it as like I want to be remembered like with everything or anything it could be done, you know, with the power of Jesus Christ.
Yep. I love that. Okay, couple funny questions for me.
Let's go.
All right. In a 3-3 fight, who are you guys picking to be on your team?
From the gym.
I guess I'll take these two. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm the little guy.
Or
Though.
no,
I get
anybody.
I get it if you guys.
It could be like you could pick John Jones and Marab or something if you want.
Damn.
There's too many options.
Oh
now.
shit! Yeah.
Can we get Crawford in on that?
Yeah.
Crawford.
Brock Lesnar in this one. You can tackle a couple. You know, bear hug them 3.
Okay.
I punch them. You kick them. You know, Raymond Daniels. There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Game over.
If you're stuck on an island, name 3 items that you're taking with you.
Ooh. Damn.
A fishing pole.
Okay.
You're smart. I was already thinking of like chill stuff.
I was
Video games and stuff.
But you gotta learn how to chill within the chaos.
Yeah,
you see?
you're right.
Like, everybody's trying to fucking build a boat. I'm over here. Let's see what we can eat. You know,
I like
what
it,
we
dude. I like
catch.
it.
You know.
I think what are those fire starters called?
Oh, okay. Smart. Okay.
I'll take one of those.
I'll take these two. You guys, you get the food, you get the fire. I'll play the games.
Right. You fish.
They're chilling. They're chilling.
You do the.
Yes. Fish bait.
Right.
All right. If you could walk out with any rapper or singer, who are you taking?
Eminem.
Ooh, okay.
Eminem that's the one, dude.
Legendary.
Gotta be.
Yeah, because he comes out. I know I could imagine it. Come out with the hoodie, the little beanie. You know.
Hey.
The vibe would just be
Dude.
perfect for it, too.
You
It's
know.
got the right words with the songs,
Yeah.
too.
Give him a little space. You know. Yeah, let him go.
Yeah,
Crawford's walkout was sick. The two bands, it was like the rock and the Mexican, the
Oh,
mariachi songs.
that's
That
right,
was
that's right.
sick.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Shit, man, I don't know who I'd walk out with. Who you probably walk out with Tech 9 or something.
I was thinking he would say that too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Eminem for the fight vibe, I think is just perfect.
Yeah.
Eminem
Yeah.
would be
So like,
the best.
so it's-
Yep.
That'd be a huge statement. Who's Eminem walked out with before? He's walked out with someone,
He
right?
has,
Like
I
a
can't-
boxer or
a
something.
boxer. for
Really?
sure.
Yeah.
Just can't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really
Probably
don't
somebody
remember
from like Detroit.
Yeah.
Just can't remember.
But yeah, other than that, like Tech 9.
Yeah.
He's been my favorite rapper for years and years and years. So
NF
For sure.
would be good.
and it's got the
NF.
vibes too.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
Love
my
NF.
first fight in
He-
China, I walked out to an NF song.
Yeah, he's savagey.
I walked into NF.
Mhm.
Yeah, with my title.
Good
The song
en-
is
good
called
energy.
Destiny.
Oh yeah, of course that makes sense. Could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Toby Keith, people would love that. He was gone R.I.P. Alright.
Oh, Bud.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Came out Bud. That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The last one. Who's your favorite power slap competitor?
Shit.
Someone's fishing.
Yeah.
Just
I gotta
kidding.
go. Destiny Become. She got heart. She got skill. She slaps damn hard.
Let's
She
go.
presents
Yeah,
herself well out
yeah.
there.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
Get her on the next one. Are you on the Abu Dhabi one, right?
I am.
Wow.
Let's go, girl.
Yeah,
Let's
Abu
go.
Dhabi.
Okay, now we're interviewing you.
Yeah.
So how's this going? No, I was kidding. How's practice?
Oh, it's going
You know,
good. It's
how's
going
the
good. I
vibe,
gotta,
you know?
I gotta put this girl down this time, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. But I've been wanting a solo trip, so I'm like, okay, first time. I've never flown this far, traveled this far. You've been to Abu Dhabi. Have you guys yet?
No.
No. What's it like?
It's super westernized, I'd say. Like it's still got, it's definitely got that like Saudi feel a little bit, but super western. Like everybody's real
Safe.
welcoming. Yeah, real safe. Everything's real clean. Like everything's. It's like a kid with too much money because there's all kinds of stuff everywhere. There's big, ridiculously shaped buildings that make no sense. I don't know why you shape it like that.
Yeah.
They had some artificial wave generators so people can surf there.
Okay. Wow.
In the
Oh.
super bizarre.
Wow. Oh shit.
It was nuts, dude.
I'm trying to go to the Ferrari Land or something. It's an amusement park.
Yeah, I guess that's right
That's
by it
pretty
too.
cool.
Like it's
I
crazy.
love amusement parks.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's super
Yeah.
sick over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Be cool. Be cool.
So when you're training, do you slap at the girl or through the girl?
Through the girl.
Wow,
she knows. She's a boxer.
There you go.
She's got boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, gotta go through the target. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. My first table talk session in the books. Again, I got UFC featherweight Chepe Mariscal, UFC bantamweight Vince Morales, and UFC lightweight Kody Steele.
Look out.
Thanks, guys.
Shout out, thank you.
This is In the Corner with Destiny McCubbin. Real fighters, real stories, real talk. We'll see you next round.